What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And yeah, I had to clean the dome up a little bit. The hair was getting kind of crazy. But in today's video, there's a new engine coming for Stellantis pretty quickly. The union just confirmed it, and evidently the Jeep Grand Cherokee's getting it. Now, is this the 5.2 liter Hemi, or is this just the 6.2 liter supercharged V8 Trackhawk edition that's going to be being built for 2028? We're going to talk about all that more, and I'm going to go over the document and show it to you right after this. Guys, before we get into today's video, I got to talk about the giveaway that's going on the channel right now. We did launch a 1000x multiplier over on the tool side of the site. You'll see it. There's a clear button there that you can click over. It'll also say 1000x multiplier. And over on the merch side on the site at tk'sgarage.com, you guys were saying, hey, look, I want to be able to get in on the TRX by itself and also be able to pick up hats or a hoodie or a shirt or something along those lines. So we've added those options over there. The Ram 2500 is about to close out. You have 2 days remaining on that. So if you want to get in on it, now's the time to do it. Those extra entries and the packages for the Ram 2500 are closing out. But if you want to get in on the 2027 Ram TRX as well, there are some promotional items over on the merch side as well. And if you're smart, you can go over and do the same thing and pick up the 1000x multiplier to just maximize entries. Now, there is some multipliers as well posted over on the merch side as well with the TK's Garage Adidas branded hats. I believe that's at 1500x in terms of the multiplier. So there's a lot of great things going on, and they all are limited. So between 5 to 10 items each before they sell out. So get in while you can. Like I said this the other day about having the bell notification checked. It's important. So if you want to get in on it, now's the time to do it. That Ram 2500 is going to close out here in just a couple of days, and then we'll be left with only the Ram TRX, and most likely it's going to be the last vehicle for us until after the holidays. tk'sgarage.com. All right, let's talk about this. So the UAW's Local 51 president for Mack, they'll be ramping up production significantly in September. So no shutdown in September like previously thought. They're also pulling ahead the 2028 line upgrades and specifically new engine related work. We will be down 2 weeks in October to support retooling. So at some point in October, Mack is going to shut down for retooling. Now, Mack builds Jeep. One of the vehicles they build is the Jeep Grand Cherokee. This is the document right here. I'm going to put it up here on screen. So this comes in from the Local 51. And you can see they talk about production schedule and downtime. Production schedule, no production for August 28th or Monday, August 31st. The plant is planning 2 weeks of downtime in October. Exact dates have not yet been finalized, and it'll be communicated once officially posted by Human Resources. Cool. As always, production schedules are subject to change based on the needs of the plant. That's normal. Future business in 2028 model year. This is the interesting part, and then we'll get to the engine part. Future manpower requirements and business plans were discussed. The plant is preparing for 2028 model year investment. This is important as we continue working to position our plant for long-term stability and future product. Maximum overtime needs for September are also being reviewed depending on production requirements. This could include either adding a 9th hour to the workday, or scheduling Saturday production. More information will be communicated once a final decision is made. I have a feeling it's going to be they're going to do Saturday. I don't see people doing 9-hour days, but who knows? You never know. You never know. They have this new quality and eagle eye camera system. Now, I've heard about this camera system before. Now, supposedly this camera system is supposed to look for defects in the paint. Not so much like body panels misaligned or things like that, but as a vehicle comes out of paint, this camera system is using AI to scan to see if there's any defects in the paint, so it can be addressed before it goes on down the line, right? But I've also heard that this system is not only going to be used for that. So this is a warning to my people that always send me stuff all the time and that are sources, that if they install this camera system in your assembly plant, know that it's not just being used for quality control. It's also being used to monitor your ass. And that's a fact. Let's talk about this. Now, this is the big important part right here. Let me zoom in here so you guys can see it. And it's up here on the screen already for you guys. New motor change. New motor change? Huh. I thought this thing was only going to have the Hurricane 4, huh? New motor change. The company has decided to move up the timing of our new motor change as part of an effort to build excitement and momentum around our vehicle and its future. You don't say. You mean people were not fucking excited about the Hurricane 4 and a Jeep Grand Cherokee? No shit. Additional information will be shared with the membership as plans become finalized. But that's happening for model year 2028. Well, where did you hear that? Oh, I don't know. Where did you hear that? I don't know. Must be here, right? Of course. Myself and Butter the Insider have been talking about this extensively. And not saying that the V8 is the only engine that they're going to bring to market, but it is one. Now, the big question is, they didn't say, like, they're not specific on the motor change. So they're saying new motor change. Are we talking about 5.2 liter V8? Are we talking about 6.2 liter supercharged? That is the ambiguity here. Now, we also know at Mack that they had a bunch of 392 engines get delivered there. I'm thinking most likely that they're going to do the Jeep Grand Cherokee the same way they did the Rumblebee, where you have a base model V8, whether it's a 5.2 or 5.7, right? Probably 5.2. It doesn't make, they got to get this engine rolling, man. So 5.2 liter V8, probably 392, most likely an Apache. And then you're going to have the 6.2 liter supercharged. Now, I know you're going to say, well, TK, aren't the 426s coming? Are they coming online? Yes, they've built a test vehicle in Saltillo, Mexico with Ram. I don't know if that means that 426 is coming to Jeep yet. If anything, it's probably going to go to Warren. It's probably going to go to the Jeep Grand Wagoneer in terms of that Trackhawk. And the 6.2 will most likely live in the Jeep Grand Cherokee, you know, the original, old school Trackhawk. But there you guys have it, man. Every time I get news or information like this, I try to pass it on to you guys. But I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on this news coming out of Mack with a new motor change? Is this the 5.2, the 6.2, or the 392? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.